Let's talk some motherfucking anime. Hello everyone and welcome to my first video of July. I'm recording this during the fireworks. Yes, my life is sad and I will probably die alone. Today we're not going to be talking about My Hero Academia. Shocker, I know, that's all I do on this channel. Today we're going to be talking about Classroom of the Elite. One of my best or favorite shows, I guess. Man, I'm getting caught in my own words, holy shit. And why it's honestly aged pretty well, despite what the light novel people say. The main protagonist is insert Japanese name here that I cannot pronounce despite the fact that I'm learning Japanese. I'm just going to pronounce it as Ayanokōji. He's surrounded by a very typical setting, until you realize it's not exactly a typical setting, and all the characters have a duality to them. They have a reason for having that duality. They're not just a dickhead for no reason. And the main protagonist is just thrusted into this. He's an absolute mad lad. There's so many reasons that I'll get into later why he's one of my favorite anime protagonists of all time. Up there with Hachiman, honestly. He's a really, I don't want to say mysterious character, because he really isn't. He's just a very straightforward guy, holds nothing back, not like my fucking boy Deku. He's more like a Bakugo character, if Bakugo, was comic. It's just a good anime, in my opinion. Very good anime. And it's aged so much better than some of the other shows that I will be reviewing later in the future, so stay tuned for that. All the characters are not two-dimensional like most people think they would be. I mean, they are, but are they really? Before we go any further, I would like for you to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Please. In most high school shows like this, you're introduced into the characters and they're built up into be sufficient love interests, and the main ones kind of take hold while the other ones just stay there and don't really try. It's very much just a stereotypical way of introducing the characters, while Classroom of the Elite does it in a different way. There's less important characters, but there's a lot more less developed characters, which to some people it's bad. To me it really isn't. You take more importance into the big ones. The main protagonist is basically your stereotypical main protagonist, as said earlier, and has a lot of the tropes that come with that. But the thing is, he has a reason for it. He has a backstory that isn't just getting bullied in middle school and elementary school or your crush rejecting you. He has a very weird backstory as far as I can tell. This guy is just all around an amazing character. He doesn't show too much emotion like some other characters do, where they just have to have inner monologues every 5 seconds. This guy just says what's on his mind, and if he does keep it in his head, it's something that you're probably thinking about too. Like, how the fuck did this person get the way they are? Why does this person is starting to show appreciation for you, despite the fact you don't give a damn about them at all? It might be just because this was one of the first shows I watched back in 2017. But man, I fucking love this show. And the conclusion to the anime was just absolute perfection. If you stuck to the end of the video, you know exactly what I mean. Absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. A sociopath. Absolute best character in my opinion. Finally, to wrap this video up, this really shitty review, not really a review, just me very much loving the main character. I don't have a lot of bad things to say about this show. The community is kind of toxic because it's not truthful to the light novel, but who gives a shit?
We're gonna keep it low-key, keep it softly spoken, with no strings tying you to me.